Hey you guys, good morning. It's MJ from Alta Love. How are you? Boosh! I'm quite sleepy this morning, but I wanted to go live for myself really, just to share our stepping into new earth and these times that we're living in. It's September 26th, 2008, and it's like brand new energy. It's like a brand new cycle. And in a very accelerated way, we're witnessing contrast and witnessing polarities that we're ready to let go of. And I can honestly just encourage and empower people, humans, to believe in their heart and believe in themselves, believe in their dreams, believe in love, believe in unity, and really trust our intuition, really trust the feeling resonance of our encounters, and to also permission one another to withdraw and find that kind of peaceful place from within ourselves whenever we need to. Remember that self-care and self-love and that practice is a priority when it comes to these shifting times, these very heightened and changing times, because it's intense and a lot of lids are lifting. So we're shining light into corruption. We're having to witness the resistance, like so as we amplify the light vibration. Hi Mickey Bates. As we amplify the light vibration, the love vibration, there's increasing awareness, or sorry, increasing resistance against it. There's like a rising up kind of the contrast, and then we have to keep looking at that contrast to choose the other, to choose the lightness and the love from within ourselves. And I guess you know, a big piece for me is just always being real and as vulnerable as possible with you guys, and sharing the journey and how. Thank you. Hope you are doing great as well. I'm a little sleepy this morning. So yeah, the bittersweetness of life as a human being and rising ourselves up, and the weird polarity and contrast of when we're stepping into our power, how people around us might not appreciate it, people around us might not like it, people around us, people that we know, people that we love, people that we've invested a lot of love and energy into. When we really start to empower ourselves and live for ourselves, other people don't maybe understand exactly, or they don't want to support that. And here's, you know, the biggest piece for me is realizing losing people because I don't act how they want me to act. And being an empath and someone who has really tried so, like, their whole lives to, like, love people and make people feel good about who they are, and that works. People do feel wonderful about who they are, and that's fantastic. But then as I continue to, I want to feel wonderful about who I am, I want to be the person I want to be, and then but people don't understand that necessarily, you know, or people maybe they don't want to invest in it, or, you know, they want to talk about it, and they want to be around the energy, but the depth of the work is so deep that people, it's like people would rather run away from me, or people would rather make stories about me being this way or that way rather than looking at themselves, you know. And so something that's really shifting is that I'm it's like deep in my core knowing that we can't do the work for other people. See, like, ooh, that brings up emotion, right? It's so bittersweet because we're moving into this new reality, you know, we're moving into this greater love and this new paradigm and this new earth. And there's so much excitement. Nice one, Mickey Bates. There's so much excitement and so much lightness and so much beauty being reflected back about the power of our consciousness and the power of us pioneering this new world. And yet the resistance is also so intense. People's judgments, the convoluted layers of our blindedness it's like, whoa, and people's density. And, see, there it is, more pain. It's like, the pain of the greed and the pain of our lack and the pain of our separation and our disconnection. It's like, that's this empath, this big shift, I would say, for New Earth. Hi, Truth Kindness. Is people, empaths in particular, people highly sensitive. It's breaking free from abusive patterns where people use us as a sounding board, or whatever, basically feed off of our energy rather than doing the lightness work from within. And that a lot of empaths and highly sensitives now are really having to step into their power and not tolerate shady behavior, lies, deception, all of that kind of stuff. And we've been through enough cycles now to understand and have forgiveness, because we've been there. Maybe we've been the liars or we've been the deceivers, and then we have cycles where we have to feel and sense and see it back. And now it's the end of a big, big cycle. Hi, it's been an emotional day. Oh, glad you're doing it. Thank you, Angel. Oh my God, you guys, you have no idea, like how big it feels. Yes, if you're like me, you may have thought, I'm spiritual, I shouldn't be in pain, I should have good things happen to me because pain begets pain. You know, but that's part of why I wrote the book, is that for me, a big piece about all this law of attraction and like stay positive and think positive is like, but there's emotion. There's this depth of emotion that humans have. And I live in the UK, where there's an expression called the British stiff upper lip. And also I have an intuition about some of the planetary forces that have been existing on the planet. There's like some core energies here in this country, part of why I think I was guided here. But so the polarity is really intense because the Brits don't feel, and they also think they're better than everybody else. So, and that's obviously like a wide sweeping generalization. Like, it's not true, but I'm really feeling the contrast today. And like the pain of just the slog of it inside, like doing the energy work, and then still having to face and bump up against people's judgments, people's resistances. And it's like, oh my God, it's just about love. Like, it's literally just like, come on guys, we can do this. We can love each other. We can change the world. I was intuitively guided. So in a very brief tale, I had crazy spiritual awakenings when I was 19. I was living in Vancouver, UBC, pursuing an acting career, and part of the awakenings was really hearing my intuition and listening to it. Yeah, I think you might be right about that, Truth Kindness. So I'm proper weird here. There's been quite a few people who've denied me and shunned me, you know, when I had no family. And oftentimes people have shunned me when I have no home and no money and stuff as well. But I'm the bad one in those situations, weirdly. Like, I'm made out to be like this horrible person. And then as I review the situation to check in, because I've pretty much always taken responsibility, it's I have to line up the circumstances and be like, okay, so you've got your family, a home, you've got money, you've got support, and then you push me out without all of that, and that's usually permission to me to go, no, I've got this, like I'm going to be supported in this next phase, and I'm not beholden, and I'm not indebted to these people for any reason, and I don't need to go back into those environments either. So hitting up against the judgments and the hard edges of the world is just encouraging me to withdraw, but in a harmonious way, not in an isolated, sad way, but in a way that I just, thank you so much, Mickey Bates. Like, I so much appreciate you guys, honestly. And in a really just, I guess, like, egoic way, I really needed that little boost of support on YouTube. I didn't even realize how much I needed it, but, you know, I needed to know that there's others, and that I'm not, you know, talking gobbledygook to people, because so much of my path has been just people telling me that I'm crazy or I'm wrong, that I need to get real. I need to get with the real world. And increasingly, the less I try to fit into the world, the happier I am. I'm joyful. I just don't have loads of friends. I just don't have loads of money. And I don't care. I love my life. And I don't want to pander to people who are feeding the dark energy of the world. I don't want to pander to people who don't want to own their shit, who just want to project and make the world. I don't want to live in that world anymore. And so increasingly I'm just choosing my own love heart vibrashe and accepting my kind of like loner vibes, I guess, you know. And just because I've had people, you know, tell me that I'm deeply ill for being alone or isolated. Did everything happen recently like that make you feel down? What did they say to you? No, this is just like par for the course, having emotion. And like when I have an opportunity to share, literally YouTube has been like a therapist. This journey on YouTube and vlogging and stuff has literally been like me holding myself accountable and me like exposing it, me exposing all of my shit and my vulnerability and just being as honest as possible, because often in the world it's really hard not to play games. It's really hard not to like try to put on a show or try to be special or kind of try to make a point or try to be important or try to know stuff or be an expert. I'm so fucking tired of it all. So YouTube is literally just me in my bedroom, like speaking from my heart. And sometimes I get emotional because I'm a really emotional person. Hey, Earth Lover. And the thing is, like, again, I've done shares like this, but like, I'm totally cool with the vibes. I'm totally cool with the emotion. That's part of the work, and that's part of why I wrote the book, was like, you know, there's a collective expression whenever somebody cries. They say to you, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong. I'm just a feeling, sentient being. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. Oh, okay, truth, kindness. There's something, because I spoke to my mom, and also like it's been heavy. There's some really intense like shifty energies, I think. And I guess that's like, if that is my only gift to humanity, I just want everybody to know that they're okay for feeling, that we're not bad or wrong for having emotions. Like, that's all I want to say to people. And I don't think people hear me because they're so like, you're feeling. And I'm like, yeah, we feel. We're connected. We're all connected, right? And if we just keep denying, it's like, yes, I'm so with you. Boom. So this is like another piece. You think about all of the like, this is like my weird mind, how it connects the humanity and the manifestation in this world, on this realm. And I'm like, there's so much suppressed emotions. That's like all the trash in the oceans. It's like everything that we're not willing to look at is just like filling up and killing the ecosystem, right? So unless we as beings start to let our bodies heal, which means feel, and then we can start cleaning up the oceans, keep shedding these beautiful emotions as our walls coming down to truly love. You're sending beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know. And I'm just kind of like, I'm just continuing now. It's just like, I know I just have to continue. But like, I gotta say, this has been a really nice boost. And even having 11 of you guys with me this morning, truth, kindness, all the minx, I had people who share, and Rochelle, and Dan and Tim, and the people that have been around and who kind of just stick around, even though they start to endeavor the work and they're like, holy shit. I just have to kind of be aware that people will keep dropping off as well. And part of like, I guess if I can just be really vulnerable, I'm like, even all the people who have like done me wrong or whatever, or who have left my life, or if I've done them wrong, like, I just need all those people to know, like, there's still so much love inside. I just overflow sometimes. Like, you know, I don't know if any of you guys ever, like, did drugs and stuff, but, like, if you ever have tried the drug ecstasy, I haven't actually, but no, I haven't been partying like that for over a decade, but, like, I literally feel like ecstatic a lot. Like, I actually feel the love vibrashe, like, live there. Like, I feel so much love and ecstasy a lot. And even when I'm here in these, like, what people would be like, what's wrong with you? You're crying. And I'm like, oh no, there's just a healing happening. There's just another deep release. And part of why I wrote the book is that I actually believe this is part of our service to the world. I'm aware that some humans can't feel. They're so disconnected, they don't feel their bodies, and so we have to keep feeling it for them until they start to awaken to it. Do 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 do. Thank you guys so much. See, this is like group chat. This is like fucking therapy for me. Crazy many people here today. Congrats. Hey Pepe. Hey you guys. Hey Brooks, Masha. Hey guys. Hey you guys. I'm so thankful. I'm just so thankful, all the loves and the hearts and stuff like that. Look, when I tuck my hair back like this, I feel like an elf. Do you guys have any mythical creature connections or like fantasy connections? I'm definitely aligned with the elves from Lord of the Rings. I think of the Cate Blanchett character, like Liv Tyler character. I just want to ride horses and be free. I want you with me so I could love you and care for you. Oh, thanks, Brooks. It is on my list as far as like manifestation goes. It's been a tough year, but I am deeply desiring a union and my just this like quiet little life I want to share on YouTube like every day. And I love sharing the practice of yoga with people, and that would do me just fine. No one. I'm officially properly very, very, very single and have been for months, and my last sort of 2.5 year cycle has basically been purging all of my deeply painful unconscious patterns towards men and love and relationships. So I've had like mega deep healings, and I'm finally coming out the other side of it, and I'm just like, I literally feel like the same girl I was when I was like 3 or 4. I'm just like, Like, let's go play. Let's like share stuff, you know? And so there's like this blissful innocence, which is gorgeous and lovely. I'm just, we'll see what happens with all the like love and relationships, because I'm really redefining it. I'm really redefining it all. I don't know exactly what it looks like. Thanks. Thanks. I'll take it. I'm just gonna let my ego appreciate all your guys' love today, because like literally as soon as I feel it, I'm like, I'm gonna cry. But I've got a bit of a journey into truth kindness. Have you ever seen a ghost? Not directly. I only sometimes have felt presences around me, and I'm pretty sure I've had contact, but I've never like with my physical eyes seen that. Very, very rooted here. Baltimore. I'm in the UK. Ingleterre with the Brits, who right now I'm just like feeling the density here. I'm feeling like the underlying, like the depth of the pain here, and it's just like so deep, and that's okay. So far. Exactly. So you guys, I gotta shoot off because I'm driving into London to see some clients this morning. I'm also seeing a really good new friend who's from a very different part of the world, and I'll come to San Francisco. Girlfriend, I would love to come to San Francisco. Trust. All of you, so not so fancy Nancy, all of you beautiful people on the other side of the internet who are reflecting back some love vibrashe for me today. Oh my God. I look forward to meeting you guys. I look forward to doing fun, awesome stuff with you guys, like for real. Thanks, Brooks. I'll take that as well. You know, self-love is really powerful in that way. I agree. I just see beauty in all of humanity. I'd like to go to Asheville, North Carolina. You've mentioned that place before. It's probably like a little hippie little community. Anyway, guys, like I just saw 22:22. So I'm gonna go now, because I got to go, because otherwise I'll be late, because traffic is abysmal. Masha, thank you for sharing and for your brave phone. Sending you lots of love. I came in late, or you drug user in the late past. In my like previous cycle, yeah, I partied a lot. That was part of me on the path of destruction, basically. I damn near killed myself trying to fit into the world. Oh, thanks, Chance. Damn, you guys, like, fuck, I'm so thankful. Like, I'm just so thankful. Take care, everybody. Have a glorious day, and I'm just sending you loads of love. And I'm also receiving. I'm smoking too. I receive. Yeah, that's cool, Brooks. I have no judgment around any of that, because I smoke sometimes too. Thank you for sharing. Drugs are just another way to numb the pain. It's true. We've all done it. We all do it. It's like, and part of it is like literally just pure unconditional acceptance. If I fancy a doobs, I'll have a doob. So watch some Harry Potter and eat vegan ice cream. I'm just like, I don't buy into any dogma. I don't buy into any one right way. And I think that the whole world is there for us to feed off of and, you know, enjoy. Till next time, love you guys, love you fam. Thank you guys so much. You have no idea, like my heart is literally exploding for all of you, and I'm just wanting to be like, that's me hugging my phone, you guys. I'm giving you all a big virtual group hug. No, I have not. Truth, kindness. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day, and I'll speak to you real soon. Look, you guys. You guys have literally like boosted my vibration. I feel better and lighter. This is awesome. You have no idea how deeply, deeply grateful and thankful I am. Have a gorgeous day, you guys. I'll speak to you real soon. Peace out, y'all.